go ahead and be respectful of you guys' time because I said we were starting at 8. So we are going to kick this off. If you are new or if you are just looking for a reset, I ask that you tune this in. Let this be your first point of reference when you're getting started, because I'm going to answer a lot of questions. I'm also going to share just a little PowerPoint so you know what's our focus, what's our end goal, what are some things that we're really going to help you with, and how can you maximize your results. So maybe you're here and you're really looking to put on more muscle. Maybe you're here and you really need to drop some fat. You've tried a bunch of things, but you really need to get a jump start because quarantine really kind of lumped over into everything. Maybe you're here and you just need a little boost of energy, a little reset, maybe just some fluff off, just really heading into summer. You really just want to release just a little bit. All the reasons we want to help you maximize wherever you want to be. So it's really imperative that you listen to the key points that we will focus on, and just know that this is not at all like things you've probably experienced in the past. If you've been with us, we're going to focus a little bit more on some different things. We try to just keep it different and exciting for you guys. So yeah, while I see, okay, share screen, that's what I want to do. Hang on just a second. So you're not looking at me the whole time. You're going to look here at that. Let's see if I can get this up. All right. And then I'm going to view. Let's play from the start. Okay. So hopefully y'all can see that. So anyways, with the 11-day shred, really this is what it looks like. So here's your calendar over here on your right. Let me back up and just say on behalf of myself, here is Sarah, Brandy, Stacy, and myself. And we really started Goal Diggers and then nurtured Live, Stacy and I, and then Brandy and Sarah. And every so often we combine teams to really have an all-out experience with the 11-day shred. And it's always an amazing thing, because it's great to see how big our community is. And when we come together, we really get to share a lot of ideas, whether it be recipes, snacks, what works for us movement-wise, what we're struggling with, how we problem solve, all the things when we come together. So we really started this a couple of years ago, have done this a ton, and just the results are just inevitable. They really are. Put this into your body, really stay open, and you will see the results. So this is what the schedule looks like. So one thing to keep in mind when you're looking at this, you might not know what a shake day is or what a cleanse day is. All I ask is that when you keep in mind these 11 days, that you look at your calendar, and on Wednesday and Thursday, go ahead and block those days off. You're not going to want to go out to eat or anything like that. If you've been doing this for a while, then you know you might go out to eat and just take one of your cleanse day snacks, and it's not a problem. But just starting out, if this is your first cleanse day or back-to-back cleanse day, go ahead and just plan to have those days off. I recommend that you be busy. I think staying busy is really key. So doing it while you're at work or whatever. Those do want to be kind of your down days with exercise. Hopefully you're in our group and you're going to be following along to our exercise plan. If so, then those are just scheduled in down days with what I have for gym workouts. So that's really great. So other than the Wednesday, Thursday, shake days are just like normal days. If you're going out to eat, whatever, we'll give you suggestions. Don't worry about that. So how do we have results? Like, what's the difference between the 11-day shred and then just everything, every other day within Isagenix? The 11 days is really an intense way to maximize your results. So we're doing 4 cleanse days in a matter of 2 weeks, where we usually do 4 cleanse days in a month. So it's really getting those cleanse days into where we are mostly fat burning. So that's usually what it is. If you're here and you're trying to put on muscle, just know the other side of this is that you're naturally increasing that growth hormone. You do need to release the fat to be able to release the fat in this way with intermittent fasting to be able to preserve that lean muscle. So we're not just losing weight, we're really focusing on fat, and in particularly visceral fat. So when we do those 2-day cleanses, you're 80% into maximizing that fat burn versus just a 1 day that's more the 20% fat burn. The great thing with a 1 day and a 2 day is that you're releasing the maximum amount of toxins from your cells. So it's super, super important that you do our cleanse day how we suggest. So some of you have done intermittent fasting. Some of you have done all different types of cleanses. I'll guarantee this is not a poop cleanse. We will be drinking a lot of water. And then there is a lot of benefits to that aloe vera plant that's inside of our Cleanse for Life. So making sure that you follow the recommendations and that you just use the Cleanse Day tracker on Cleanse Day is so super important. Okay, so I'm not going to get into too much about Cleanse Day because we're going to come live with you again on Tuesday night to really break down a Cleanse Day. Right now, we're just going to focus on just overall what we're looking for, and then what does a shake day look like. So how can you maximize your results? I don't know why that didn't pop up. Let me go back. Anyways, I had this triangle. I don't even know how to get it on the air, but the main thing, so think about a pyramid. That's what I had drawn out. I'm not sure why it's not showing up here. Let's see if I go back out of this. There we go. Oh, I was just, let me play from here. Okay, what should be your focus? So you might look at this, and maybe this is your first time seeing this. If you've been with us any amount of time, you know, I post this about every week, about once a week, to really make sure that you understand that cardio and your movement is really secondary to so many of these. Now, some could argue that cardio and activity or movement is more important than stress and sleep. And I would say, yeah, maybe if it's like your therapy or you have a heart condition, it's great for cardiovascular. It's great for other mental benefits and physical benefits. But as far as your goals for fat burning or putting on muscle, staying lean while having muscle, those kind of things, then this needs to be your order of focus. Number one being protein. And we're really going to talk a lot about that, about what you're focused, what you need to be focusing on, how many grams. There's so many things out there. What do you need to listen to? So protein, eating real foods means shop the outside of the grocery store, stay away from that highly processed foods, really get away from the packaged meats and the packaged fruits and the packaged veggies, and go to the outsides of the grocery store. We're really going to help you do that within a budget and knowing, you know, what to prep, how to do this easily. And if you don't prep, what are the easy things? So, you know, we have half our team does things. If it's not convenient, they're not doing it. So we have those. And then, you know, I kind of evolved. I went from convenience and now I prep a lot of my food. So I've gotten where I learned how to do the things really easily. And then I would say the number one thing before any of this would be mindset. And you'll hear me say this again, but to really maximize your results, an open mindset is going to get you the furthest. If you're open to there being a different, a better way, if you absolutely believe like this is for you and you go all in and you really commit to your success, that's also going to be what propels you forward. What you believe in, you absolutely can manifest and do. So mindset's going to be huge, and you'll hear us post or see us post all kinds of things. And there's a reason, is because you literally can push yourself to doing more if you just stay open. So maybe you came in and it's like you've always had a gut issue or you've never done well with this or what. Ask that you really just put those thoughts aside and start new. Just every day is a new day. And you just stay open to what your body's capable of doing. So that we have a chance to also coach and work with you and be your accountability partners. And it's not always resistance. So truly give this 11 days to really make a difference in your body. So the mindset, your mindset's also going to be important around the cleanse days. And you'll hear us talk a lot about that. You don't know what you don't know. So the best is just trust us, lean on us a little bit, just to be your guiding light and say that it is the best thing your body will experience. So go all in with us, and don't half-ass those cleanse days. Go all in. So that's the mindset. Next is water. You'll hear us talk about water a lot. Half your body weight in ounces in water is sufficient. So have a water bottle or a good something, have a plan for drinking water. When I first started, I had alarms go off on my phone every time I needed to drink water. And that was just crucial. It still is crucial. It's very hard for me to drink water. Stacy and I both say, like, we count when we're brushing our teeth, the water there or whatever, we count the water, the 8 ounces that go in your shakes. I count that as water. So just know the tricks and tips to really make sure that you're getting that water intake. Stress and sleep are huge. If you're not taking our adaptogens with stress or Ionic Supreme, I highly recommend it. Me, especially my story is getting off of anxiety medication. I swear by Ionics. It makes such a difference in my body. Also, the adaptogen elixir really is going to help you with sleep. So if you struggle with that, I would highly recommend you look into that, or just do the research on your own with adaptogens and how much they help with the cortisol in your body. And that makes such a difference. So if you have been inhibited by some fat loss, or you just struggle, cortisol could be a big reason why you're held up. It definitely plays a part in metabolism and everything else. So does sleep. So these two things, because they are so vitally important to weight loss, is why we constantly talk about them. It's also just great for your body to be in normal circadian rhythm. So just having a regular schedule is just better for your body. It's better for your mind. It's better for your sleep. It's better for your stress levels. So we're going to talk a lot about that, because it is more of a holistic approach. And it's probably not something that you're thinking. This is so cheap to really work on sleep and water. Stress is a different one. And that's why we like to kind of treat your body to respond to stress, because stress happens to us. Good and bad stress happens to us every day. And then last is cardio and activity. And y'all know, with me competing, doing bodybuilding on the side, this is so important for me. I love being in the gym. I eat it up. So I swear by being fit and getting your body moving. I recommend, if you're not doing anything, go for a step goal. So go for 5,000 steps a day. My happy medium where I like to coach and have people is to try to get 10,000 steps a day, or getting your workout in. Prioritize resistance training over any cardio when it comes to fat loss or muscle gain. So pretty much any goal you have to go up or down, you need to prioritize resistance training. So that always needs to come first before any cardio. You do not have to do cardio to see massive results on this, but you're probably going to want to. So if you have a big goal, like 100 pounds or something more, just know you're going to have some loose skin. So doing exercise, especially resistance training, is really going to help you tighten everything up. So if your goal is anything else with weight loss, just know with resistance training, you're burning calories throughout the day versus getting on a treadmill and just walking or running. You're just burning the calories right then. So we really are going to put more stress and really educate about this so that you know. And then how can I maximize my results? I was just going to tell you guys, if you just be open to there being a different way, and really trust in us helping guide your way. And I say male, female, no matter where you're coming in, no matter your goal, you really will maximize if you drop the diet mindset. Get out of the realm of my plate has to look sad, I'm on a diet. If you will trash that and just be open to there being a better way, that we're going to teach you how to nourish your body and how to eat in balance, and really start to see the results that you've been waiting to see. It's really that you're just not giving your body what it needs. So a lot of you, if you come in dieting and you continue to try to diet, you will start on 1,000 calories. We can't have you do that. You can't live like that. It's not sustainable. So please just join me in being open to there being just this better way, and stop the diet mindset. Get rid of the things that you thought were good, like I can't have carbs or I can't eat after 6, and just know this is where you can enjoy balance and you can enjoy the things that you're supposed to have in your body, and it's better for your body, just overall health. And that's how we'll maximize what you do. So before you start tomorrow, so tomorrow morning, I always recommend being consistent with your measurement, with your pictures. If you're going to weigh yourself, ask that you weigh yourself every single morning under the same conditions. Before you eat, after you poop would be ideal, and then take your weight. Don't do your weight one day and then skip 3 days and do it again. If you're going to do it every single day. And then at the end of the week, take all of your weights and then divide that by 7. That's going to give you your average weight. Compare that week to week. That is a better form of using the scale. That is going to set you up for success. We'll tell you all the reasons why the scale does this all day. So if you watch it all day so that you can see your weight fluctuate and you don't freak out, or you don't get overly, excited drastic when it's this big weight. What you'll love out of these 11 days is that you're going to see some inches. You're going to see some areas really come in. You're going to see why Isagenix is known as like the sexy way, is because we focus on you releasing that visceral fat. So take the measurements and do the pictures, and then do them like this. front, side, back, nothing really big. And you see, you don't have to go sports bra. If you do go t-shirt, go with a tight t-shirt. Make sure that you can see your results. I do recommend women's sports bra, guys shorts that you can see your legs. Look and see and learn your body. Where do you lose weight first? Things like that. But a no-brainer is you're already doing this for our group and for the accountability. Okay, so take the pictures, measurements. Please don't be one of the people that come and say, oh, I wish I would have done this. You wish you would have, especially when you see the end. You need that. Your brain needs that. You need to, as much as you tear yourself down and you criticize and you're always hard on yourself about where you're not, you also need to reward yourself with positive reinforcement. You need to see the progress that you're making in order to keep going, to be motivated to keep going. So it's a no-brainer. Entering the IsaBody challenge. So imagine you go to Publix and you spend a certain amount of payment and groceries, and then at the end of the month, Publix paid you for buying your groceries. Wouldn't that be great? Isagenix does that. So for ordering your online groceries, every 16 weeks, if you enter this IsaBody challenge, they give you $200 of free product. That coupon goes in your back office as soon as you turn those pictures in. You're giving them pictures and nothing else. If you want to be entered where your picture can be submitted and you go into a competition for $30,000, if you want to do that, you just have to write an essay at the end. Outside of that, if you don't want to do that, you're literally turning in pictures of the beginning and at the end of some lady that sits behind a desk. It's not to us. And they give you $200. So please do that, because that's an easy way to get paid for just putting the products in your body. How cool is that? Okay, so I put this on here. I want to first say before I say anything else about what's on this sheet is you don't have to know this stuff. Isagenix makes it super easy that if you're literally following a shake day with 2 shakes and then getting your protein in with the other 2 snacks and a knife and fork meal, you don't have to really worry about this. You can really just do the shakes, do the cleanse days, and you're going to see results. If you want to take it a step further, which I highly recommend, it's learning what you need in those snacks and in that meal that's really going to propel you forward for the rest of your life. So the shakes makes it so easy to fill the gaps of where you need protein, because you need to be eating about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Let me say that again. 1 pound of protein, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Okay, so if I'm 150 pounds, I'm eating 150 grams of protein. You're getting about 48 to 60 grams of protein doing your shakes. You need to come up with the other part using this. So when I said back before, most important is protein and staying away from processed foods or eating real foods, this guide is really going to help you. So what I recommend is picking 2 to 3 of these proteins, come down here to the carbs, these complex, and pick 2 to 3 of these carbohydrates, and then have some fats in your pantry. Have some of these on hand, and then make a combination of foods for when you're thinking about your snacks or your dinner. Now, some of you might just want to go with a half of a bar or a bag of Whey Thins for your snack. Starting out perfectly fine. You might want a little bit more variety, or you might want to make your dinners either for yourself or for your families. Again, the way to do it the smartest is first pick out your protein and then figure out which carbs and fats go well with that, and then just throw different things together. So I put some things just so you had some ideas, and this is all in the group. So don't worry that you don't have this. This is all given to you in the group. So this is what your plate should look like. Please don't be the one that cuts out carbs. This is not keto. It's super, super important for your body to have protein to build muscle, to have carbohydrates, to have energy, to have fats for your hormones and everything else that your body needs. So please make sure that you surround your plate. I always say use vegetables as your fluff food. So like salad or cauliflower, those foods that the thermic effect of food is so high where your body works harder to break them down. Those are kind of free foods. So fill your plate with those and fill up with those. And then measure out the other things. So when you're talking about carbs, it really should just be like a palm of carbs, or like, about that much carbs. Some great carbs: sweet potato, brown rice, oats is my favorite. Sweet potatoes are my favorite, regular potatoes. Yeah, that's what your plate should look like. Water, we already talked about that. This can be rule of the like just standard, or you can get specific one half of your body weight in ounces. Okay, so I gave you like, this is a sample day of what you should be looking for. So 2 shakes, I like to do mine around breakfast and lunch. On your snack, it depends on what your goal is, okay, and where your calories are, but try something like this. If you're hungry, add some more protein to your snack or add a little bit more carb. You don't need many fats. You are getting your fat, a good bit of fats here in your shakes. So you see, I like almond butter or granola as my fat source. Yes, peanut butter is a fat, it's not a protein. For my protein, I use egg white omelets for everything. You can put anything in an omelet. If you go on my story from yesterday and today, a big hit was that I did an egg white omelet and put oatmeal in the middle of it with some blueberries. That's a great snack. Take that, half it, do it as a snack. I like using Greek yogurt. That's really high in protein. As you see, sometimes I'll just adjust it by whatever topping. So I have an idea of what yogurt is, that it's mainly just a protein source. And then whatever I add to it, so you have about 100 calories here in yogurt. I have another, 50 to 100 calories in another thing that I can add to it to really make it a variety, get my carbohydrates in. It's a win-win. Dinner, my favorite dinner is throwing these things together. So shrimp was my protein. Roasted veggies that I already had prepped was my my veggie / a little bit of carbs. And then I use, I think over there is like a rice and quinoa. It's like a brown white rice and quinoa. My favorite rice is an organic rice from Aldi, but you can get that at any grocery store. So just like that 90-second rice, you can throw that in, take it, half it, and that's a half of a cup. So super easy. Don't make that too hard. Here's some other suggestions, like, add variety with your shakes, mix in one flavor and another. Your snacks, like 2 boiled eggs. I like to put everything bagel seasoning on my snacks. Dinner, you might go for like Taco Tuesday. You can do all kind of things. So the biggest thing is that your plate doesn't look boring. Keep it interesting on your knife and fork meal, and keep it interesting with your snacks. And then the shakes never get old. The shakes are always going to be something you look forward to because it gives you that sweet. It's filling you up. It's really filling the holes, but you're still eating a good bit. So here's some more plates just to show you some more. We're going to have a ton of these in the group, even new ones. I did a lot of like healthy hack recipes. So I'm going to be putting a lot of those. I'm a sweet eater. So a lot of my stuff you see will be more on the sweet side of things, whereas everybody, a lot of others might be savory. So you'll get an idea from all of us. But these are really more dinner. This is a snack down here with the everything bagel seasoning. But these are meal ideas and just some different variety. And as you see, like nothing looks sad. I'm not depriving myself of anything. I have the main things. I make sure I have my protein. I make sure I have my carb, and then a little bit of fats. I count my olive oil. I count the dressing. I see, a lot of you think avocado is healthy and you throw a whole avocado in and 2 meals, and then you're using salad dressing all over. You're going to go over in your fats. So just kind of think about the balance there and really be cognizant of what you're putting in your body. In the group, you'll see our shake day schedule. So yeah, just this will be a guideline. As you see, there are suggestions for food to avoid and food to enjoy. The biggest thing in the 11 day is we say, if you'll cut out alcohol and processed foods, you'll be amazed at how awesome your body's going to feel. So it's not something we do on the regular. We live a balanced lifestyle of 80-20. So there are definitely times where we enjoy wine or drinks or greasy foods or whatever. But during this 11 day, maximize your results, get rid of those things, and really let's clean up your body for the next 11 days. You won't regret cutting those things out. This is going to be what it looks like for a cleanse day. We will guide you through. I'm going to skip over this because I don't even want to talk about cleanse day until Tuesday night. Something I do want to point out is in the group, we want you to post. If you're brand new, or if you've been with us the entire 3, 4, 5 years, we do want you to post in the group. We enjoy hearing your insight. We like seeing what you're eating, or even give us an update. Tell us, what motivated you? What did you learn? anything that you can share with us. We really want this to be about community. We depend on this group for accountability, and let's make it fun together. Let's really, really plug in. The more that you post, the more accountable you'll be, because you're really getting excited about living a healthy lifestyle. So there is science to that with what your brain does. So just make it a fun thing, engage into the group, and use these hashtags. So I showed here, this is a post, and then use the hashtag share your snack right here. So that really helps us like just keep up with everything in the group, keep everything steady. So the exercises, I'm going into the group just to make sure y'all don't have any questions in there. Oh, 43 comment. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let me just cut that off. Hopefully I'll just answer questions after. I'm pretty sure that the girls are on answering questions as well. So it's a little delay. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, so exercises. Like I said, I am providing the weighted exercises in the group. Those will be daily. I will give an outline. So like tomorrow doing upper body, Tuesday doing lower body. Wednesday is our first cleanse day. We're going to do a restorative yoga. Thursday is more abs and booty. It's a HIIT workout. And then Friday, we're going back to upper body, Saturday lower, and then Sunday is like a mix. So you're going to have something for every day. If you want to go all in with me on these 11 days, I promise that you will get further. You're going to learn a lot about resistance training, things to make you comfortable. Even you guys, y'all might pick up a thing or two, because I'm really going to talk in general to everyone. You're first starting out. What do you really want to think about? What's your goal? So my goal in helping you, especially within these 11 days, is to help you have a better physique. So when you talk about fat loss, weight loss, of course, there are many other benefits, but when we talk about exercise, what I want to help you focus on in these 11 days, if you want to join me, is really improving your physique. Meaning, if you want that curvy body, what do you need to be doing? How often do you need to be doing it? And we're going to kind of debunk some things that maybe you've heard in the past. And I'm going to talk to the science of it. Why do you need this? Why is this more important for your body? Why do you need to kind of tune out a lot of things that we thought were right and hop over to really doing what's best for our goals? So this is not going to be exercises like if you're training for a marathon or something like that, or you never get off the couch and you're just trying to get a couple of steps a day. This isn't as specific for you. However, if that is you and like you're going from nothing, I would love it if you would reach out and let's modify some things so that you're able to be involved with the exercise portion. So I really want to make this appropriate for everyone, but just know in general, if I don't get anybody reaching out for any kind of modifications, you're going to be given a gym workout. And I do plan on us doing these together. So another part of being open is maybe you just try this with me for 2 weeks and get away from what you have been doing. So that would be fun to do. But again, this is just optional. I am going to give you some other guidelines. Like if you just absolutely can't get in the gym, go for your 10,000 steps a day and try to move throughout the day. And then I do have some at home. Let's just say you can't get in the gym for another reason, or you don't have the time or whatever. I am going to put 4 of the days of the week with like at home HIIT workouts. Those are going to be focused more on the exercises that you can do with no weight or lightweight and still get results. So just know that would be coming. So I am going to stop the share, pop over the group, see if there are any last second questions or last minute questions. I'm right at 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna stop this slow, but I just want to look real quick. Yes, you will be able to access these slides. I'm going to post this. Most of the slides are already in the group. I did add some late, so I'll go ahead and post this to the group as soon as we get done. Also, the exercises will be posted to the group tonight. That way, if you guys just do want to take a glance and really work it into your day, that's going to be super helpful as well. I can't really see through all the comments. I don't know why I can't right now, but so I'm going to answer any questions that are in the comments later if you have any specifically for me. But I know Sarah and Brandy and Stacy are all in there also chiming in. So you guys, we look forward to kicking off with you tomorrow morning. The group will be open for you guys to post come tomorrow morning. Right now, you can just comment And that way we all start fresh together first thing in the morning. Look for Stacy giving us that #1 post, which is she's just going to tell you what to really focus on your shake day. If you're new, she'll tell you exactly how to do a shake day and what to focus on there. We truly will be guiding you every day. So again, if you're like me and this is a reset, be open to like just completely wiping the slate and go with us, commit and go with us and really tune in what we're saying and join with us. And if you're brand new, then just know that we're going to take you from the ground up and you have a ton of experience and accountability and cheerleaders cheering you on. So we're in this together and this is going to be an awesome 11 days. Guys, the weather's getting warmer. There's no better time to just get yourself motivated, really put the past in the past, and let's take this one day at a time. And really just cheer each other on. So you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning this in. Please tag anybody in the comments below that didn't get a watch or that you're bringing along. Remember, this is a partner challenge. We will be explaining more of that tomorrow. So we will have a reward. If you don't have a partner and you still want one, please make sure that you comment in a post that